Hi, y'all. Welcome back to some more Persona 3 Portable. Let's see. We were on the first night. Yeah, we talked to everyone. I have to hold up. I have to do that every time. And we have to go to sleep. Second hallway. Girls' dorm. Boys' dorm. Never mind. Third is girls' dorm. Fourth is that special room. There's no roof. Not yet. Let's just go to sleep. Later, at the dormitory lounge. A young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit. Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be...
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
I'm trying to skip it at the right time, but slipped my finger a little bit.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about bathroom. No. Oh, listen, I'm not gonna make a voice. I'm not gonna get at the character. I'm not gonna do any of that shit. Not that one. I mean, the story about the first year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. Her mother tries to talk to her. She only mutters to herself, "It's coming." Huh. About that. You don't believe me? When the first bell rings. Open your textbooks, and we'll take a look at the first novel by Senzo Kasai. By him. I'd rather teach Utsubo Kubota. I don't know who any of these people are. I'm guessing not English, Japanese literature or authors. He became famous as a singer. Oh, he's also produced fine literature. So I was right. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? What is she like? That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Kinda hesitated for a second. I was thinking about something else. Oh, well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon. Your classmate's whispering. You gave him the right answer. You must pay attention in class. Became slightly more popular. My charm. Maybe it's not charm that you need for the girls, but it's like... What is it, courage? I'll have to look at the stats. Class is ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you decided to go back to the dorm. Dormitory lounge. Ikari's already here, talking with an unfamiliar man.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
In Japanese, probably, but not really.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
I don't think we change room ever, so it shouldn't matter.
Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Are you here or was left here the other night I saw? No, I'm good. Who else is here?
There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
No. For my context, no.
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
That might have been funny in Japanese, I guess.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
You should rest for today. Decided to return to your room and sleep. Like I said, shortest intro of all personas, I believe. Because you actually get to do things at your own pace and not, a scripted scene. I forgot to read that.
Working hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Huh?
Huh?
What the? What's happening to me?
Back at a certain room in the dormitory. Now again, I say this a lot, but I really hope the audio is properly mixed. I don't know, I just can't shake the feeling that it's not. Even though it probably is when I check back the recording. Because I'm not editing these and I'm not redoing any of them. So, it's just a annoyance.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Master.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
That's a voice I haven't heard in years, probably.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return. That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
I get it.
Hold on to this till we meet again.
We got the velvet key. Felt like you had some strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. Times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? I know what you mean. Quite literally. Right? You go from dead to being completely full of energy again. Such a great feeling. Then again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Equita. I'm Mr. Equita. I'll be teaching you classic lit. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life. But oh, how they're wrong. Students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. There's no reason at all to go to sleep, I don't think, during class. Yeah, you listening? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First in our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese lit. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it the bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. You see, your knowledge goes up. There's no point to sleeping other than, you know, being refreshed or something like that. And even then, you're always going to be fine to go to Tartarus later on anyway, so there's no point. You might as well get those free knowledge points while you're at it. Go home with Junpei. I never know how to say that. Is it Paulonia Mall?
Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we usually end up here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade, and oh, this is where you come to rent out CDs too. Then there's that club over there. But of course, I've never seen the inside.
Because we can't drink. I forgot to read that again.
Welcome back.
The mood is beautiful tonight. Might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. Probably. See, I read it in like a split second. And you know, I get it, but you probably don't, so I just skip it by instinct. You know, not everyone can read just like that, so I'll work on it though. There's nothing to do. This is where the one event happens, so I'm just gonna save. I'm not gonna die. We're playing on hard too. That's I don't have any stats yet. We're playing on hard, so it's like may as well try to be try to be a little careful, even during the first like floors. I can't fast travel. Yes, let's go. Sleep. A certain room in the dormitory.
How is he?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation, but this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room. I'm trying to set some audio stuff, you know, lowering it on my speakers so I can up the volume on my end and you can hear it better. And it's not blasting in my ear.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
This is a song you don't hear often, actually. Sounds like it belongs to a different game, but I don't think you hear it other than this scene, maybe. I don't think so.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
Your room. You were woken by a loud noise. Go take a look. Yeah.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in! I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now!
Yeah.
Hurry, downstairs! We'll leave through the back door.
Got it.
Wait! Take this, just in case. Okay, let's go.
Dormitory, first floor at the rear entrance.
All right, we should be safe now.
Takiba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Yeah. Second floor.
What was that? It's getting... Keep moving, hurry!
Dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now. Huh? You gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem.
Oh man, it lagged there for a second.
Here goes.
What's this? The mini boss soundtrack?
Thou art I, and I am thou.
And why is it so loud?
What on earth was that?
The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. How would we know what it's called yet? You have obtained a new persona.
Is it over? It's still moving!
A piece of the shadows heading for Yukari.
No! Get away from me!
You have to save her. Let's see, yeah, I can move freely. Cool. I do believe this is the grooviest and best battle soundtrack in the whole series. Persona, anyway. See, why is this gotta be so loud compared to the rest of the game? I'm gonna have to... I mean, if I talk, you probably won't hear me sometimes, so... I was gonna see what it's like in, after recording. See, I could never read that before, but it says EXP. It is the experience value acquired by the battle. Huh. Feel the surge of energy inside after release a recent battle. Let's see. Yeah, we need charm. I think? I don't know. One of the two. But, I forgot how to raise them, so we're gonna have to experiment a little on that. I'm now level 3. Or I can create, yeah, level 3, and I can create personas level 3. Something inside me has changed. Orpheus leveled up. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna skip all the level ups. Monsters disappeared. Seems Yukari is saved too. I feel exhausted. I'm losing consciousness. And I collapsed.
Are you okay? Oh, come on, please! Can you hear me? Answer me!
This is the Velvet Room, was it? Gotta admire the portable port, well, not port, but this version's ability to take the 3D environments from the PS2 games and turn them into 2D, you know, backgrounds and still have it look good. You can tell what's in the background, you can tell what it is, even if the models are pixelated and whatnot.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
My psyche.
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
A mask?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Oh, wow. Your head is getting cleaner. Clearer. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. Well, like 2 weeks? Feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
What'd I do?
The power you used, we call it persona, and those creatures you defeated are shadows. Our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sorta like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks. And here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Bye!
How can you hate a character like that? Just the best female character in this whole game. Yo, long time no see, what's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? For like 2 weeks? No, probably not. Anyway, I got something to tell you. What's up? Actually. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry. Sheesh. Someone's full of energy today. I can hear you from all the way over there. You two came separately today, even though you guys are in the same dorm. Well, we're all tired of hearing you talk about that. Are you feeling any better? Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning. Wodikutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school. Don't forget. Oh god. That's enough about mammoths. Don't see the big deal, they're just huge elephants. This is history, I'm guessing. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of these lessons about stones. Let's talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta... It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon Period. When did the samurai get their day in the sun? About 1,000 or so years later. I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? The heck is he talking about? God. Man. Pretty sure they dug into... Nice teaching you guys, you're gonna get the simplest questions wrong. It will be fine. The age of katanas. Wow, that was all I get for the wrong answer. It really doesn't matter. Nah. The answer he gave was wrong, and he's not gonna tell me what it was. But I'm pretty sure they did dig into the ground. You know? But then again, cave is not exactly the same thing. Oh, whatever. They may have been elevated houses. I'm using background knowledge. Don't mind me. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. We can't explore yet. There's no one in the lounge. 4th floor. I don't need to save. Nothing's gonna happen yet. A room on the 4th floor. Kari, Mitsuru, and the chairman. Why did I say it like that? The chairman. And an unfamiliar male are sitting in here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but...
How you doing?
I skipped it, I'm sick.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Well, for immersion's sake, no.
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not... It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Look, sometimes I'll skip things. I don't mean to do it.
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them? Well, I know how you fight them now. I was told. But what about the police?
Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys.
I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from the inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Yeah.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
You joined SEAS to fight the shadows. Huh? Voice rings in your head. Oh, I gotta read it. Well, too bad. Y'all can read it. You have established the C social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn EXP bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana. I'm gonna be skipping these after this. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links. Are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You're still tired from your hospital stay. Decided to return to your room. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
And you are?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end.
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power, and an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
The boy disappeared. Kind of annoying, honestly. Morning. Thanks about yesterday. Akihiko senpai's injured too. And I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru senpai. Injury? Yeah, he was attacked by a shadow on the day that you collapsed too. He said that he injured his ribs a little. After school, Hikari began talking to you in class.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
She was certainly direct.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan! Do I sense some hostility?
It seems that Junpei was listening too.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
Class is over. Seems to be something important going on at the dorm. Let's go back early. Dormitory, 4th floor, command room. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Didn't happen to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Junpei joined C's.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had, but that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Gekukan High School. Front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Huh. I can see the outlines of the 2D pictures or images.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
So this is Tartarus, not the brute chieftain. You decide to enter the new the tower.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Alright, let's head inside. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's the spirit.
Decide to go through the entrance. Strange door is standing in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fit into the door's keyhole, as if it was being sucked in.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The nature of my power.
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and
Huh?
Man, are you loco?
I don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
You can check your own status, save, and pay money to heal. Alright. Keep equipment that helps me search for information in there. Please don't touch. You don't really see that anywhere outside of her social link. There's a teleporter. One cool thing about Tartarus is that it's I think, oh, I want to say after every 10 levels, after you beat the mini boss, the soundtrack changes slightly, or maybe it's in every like different. Yeah, it's in every different section. The soundtrack changes slightly. I think that's a neat detail. But yeah, there's nothing else for me to do right now. I just want to save and continue a different time. We're almost an hour in, and I want to keep these at about an hour. So, you know, not 30 minutes, but between that and an hour. Now let's check this before I go. I already did the settings. We checked the stats. Yeah, so I think it's courage that we need for some of the female social links, so we're gonna go for that. Anything else I don't really care about. And I think it's this game, not 4. There's a room where you need like high academics or something like that to get into. But it's like a New Game Plus thing, but whatever. Look. That was it for this episode. We're gonna go into Tartarus on the next one, and yeah, that was it. See you all next time.